General Hospital early weekly spoilers, Sep 2nd 6. Sam's marked for death and Ava panics. Welcome to my channel General Hospital, where you can get news about. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow, and I am your buddy. Now let's get started. General Hospital weekly spoilers for September 2 to 6, 2024 show that Kelly Monaco, who plays Sam McCall, has been fired. We've heard from sources that the character Sam is marked for death, and more GH spoilers show that Ava Jerome, Maura West, is in an absolute panic. Let's dive into the action-packed week ahead. Rounding out the rest of this week, GH spoilers for Wednesday, August 28th, see Anna Devane, Finola Hughes, at the local Port Charles branch of the WSB to talk to Jack Brennan, Charles Major. She wants to find Valentin Cassadine, James Patrick Stewart. Brennan is interested in Anna's agenda on General Hospital. And of course, there's Valentin's involvement in tampering with Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard medication. Laura Spencer, Ginny Francis, makes a big decision to go find her other son, in hopes he might be a match to save Lulu Spencer, formerly M. Rylan. She asks the WSB to repay a favor. Tracy Quartermaine, Jane Elliott, offers to help with Lulu's situation, possibly by being a donor or contributing financially. The close bond between Tracy and Lulu is a reminder of their history. And this is refreshing amidst recent rewrites on General Hospital. GH spoilers see Lucky Spencer, Jonathan Jackson, and his friend, Dr. Isaiah, plan to break out of a compound connected to a dodgy mining operation. A new character named Stillwell may be involved in this storyline. Kristina Corinthos Davis, Kate Mancy, reaches out to Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, possibly asking him to take action against Ava if Sonny won't. Meanwhile, Ava is in protective custody at Jagger Cates. Adam Harrington insistence, and she's furious. General Hospital, Ava Jerome in protective custody. Sonny's suspicions about Jagger using Kristina to get to him are confirmed when DA Kate Howard, Kelly Sullivan, offers to drop charges against Kristina in exchange for Sonny's cooperation on General Hospital. On Thursday, August 29th, Dante Falconeri, Dominic Zimprogna, opens up to his mother, Olivia Falconeri, Lisa Lo Cicero, on General Hospital. It is about his complicated feelings regarding Lulu and Sam. Portia Robinson, Brooke Kerr, and Curtis Ashford, Donald Turner, discuss the future, likely focusing on Molly Lansing Davis, Kristen Viganos, and TJ Ashford, Taj Bello. Kristina faces a crushing setback, while Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Grahn, and Rick Lansing, Rick Hurst, have differing opinions on how to handle their daughter's crisis. G spoilers note Sonny makes a surprising offer, possibly a counteroffer to Jagger, and Drew Kane, Cameron Matheson, receives a shocking phone call. Friday on General Hospital, the conflict between Alexis and Jagger intensifies over the accusations against Kristina. Anna successfully persuades someone, Carly Corinthos, Laura Wright, pressures Sonny, and Ava grows increasingly scared. Michael Corinthos, Chad Duell, becomes concerned about Willow Tate, Caitlin McMullen, who seems to be developing feelings for his uncle. Valentine Cassadine returns with Charlotte Cassadine on GH. The week of September 2nd through the 6th could see the return of Valentin and his daughter, Charlotte Cassadine, Scarlett Fernandez, on GH. And they are under the protection of Brennan and the WSB. Lucky's shocking return accelerates, and he may be a donor match for Lulu, potentially rewriting history. Sonny tries to outsmart Jagger while saving Kristina on General Hospital, and Ava becomes desperate to escape Jagger's control, possibly turning to Sonny for help. Molly remains angry and frustrated, but her father, Rick, stays in town to represent Heather Weber, Allie Mills, which may lead to more animosity from Port Charles residents. Lulu's medical crisis worsens before improving, but her death seems unlikely due to the upcoming recast. However, the countdown to Sam McCall's untimely demise begins as Kelly Monaco exits the show after more than 20 years. Speculation arises about Sam's liver potentially being donated to save Lulu's life the week of 8/2/8/6/2024. Get all your General Hospital daily spoilers and news here at, and stay tuned for updates on your favorite characters' fates. Port Charles is on the brink of chaos in the upcoming week of General Hospital, from September 2nd to 6th. As tensions rise and secrets unravel, two of Port Charles' most iconic characters find themselves in mortal peril. Sam McCall is about to be marked for death as a sinister plot threatens her life, while Ava Jerome finds herself spiraling into panic as the ghosts of her past come back to haunt her. These events will not only impact Sam and Ava, but will ripple across Port Charles, affecting everyone from Jason Morgan to Carly Corinthos as they race against September 2nd. Sam's dark fate is sealed. The week begins with a bang as Sam McCall's fate takes a dire turn. The private investigator has been getting closer to uncovering a dangerous truth about Cyrus Renault's latest plan for Port Charles, and now Cyrus has decided she's too much of a threat to be allowed to live. Sam had been digging into a shipment Cyrus had brought into the city, which she suspected to be more than just a new wave of drugs. Little did she know, Cyrus's plans were more insidious than anyone realized, and her curiosity has put her directly in his crosshairs. Cyrus has quietly ordered a hit on Sam, and a shadowy figure begins to track her movements, waiting for the right moment to strike. Sam is unaware of the looming danger as she continues her investigation, but Jason Morgan, ever the protector, is beginning to sense that something is wrong. He's noticed that they've been followed in recent days, and his instincts are screaming at him to take Sam and run. But before Jason can convince Sam to drop the investigation, an anonymous source sends him a cryptic message. It's already too late for her. Jason's heart races as he realizes that Sam's life is in immediate danger. Without wasting any time, he calls in favors from his allies, Sonny, Corinthos, and Brick, to help him track down whoever has been assigned to kill Sam. But even with all their resources, Jason knows they're racing against the clock. Can he get to Sam before the hitman does? Tuesday, September 3rd. Ava Jerome's guilty conscience takes hold. While Sam's life hangs in the balance, Ava Jerome is unraveling in a completely different way. Ever since her twisted marriage of convenience with Nicholas Cassadine began, Ava has been playing a dangerous game with the Cassadines, scheming for power while haunted by her past. This week, Ava receives a mysterious letter that throws her into a panic. The letter contains a single line that chills her to the bone: "You'll pay for what you did." Ava's mind immediately races back to her numerous sins, especially her role in the death of Connie Falconeri, which continues to haunt her. Desperate to figure out who's behind the message, Ava turns to Nicholas for help, but their relationship has been on shaky ground for months. Nicholas has been distracted by his own schemes, and while Ava pleads with him to take the threat seriously, he brushes it off as another one of her paranoid delusions. This leaves Ava even more isolated and vulnerable, and her panic begins to spiral out of control. Unbeknownst to Ava, someone from her past is indeed out for revenge. It could be anyone. Her list of enemies is long, from Julian Jerome's estranged mob allies to the families of those who have suffered because of her ruthless actions. Whoever it is, they're getting closer, and Ava is running out of time to figure it out before it's too late. Wednesday, September 4th, Sam and Jason go on the run. By midweek, the danger around Sam has reached a boiling point. Jason's network has confirmed that Cyrus has put a hit on her, and Jason wastes no time whisking Sam away to a safe house outside of Port Charles. As they prepare to go off the grid, Sam wrestles with the weight of the situation. She's never backed down from a fight before, but this time, the stakes feel different. It's not just her life on the line. Her children, Danny and Scout, could lose their mother if Cyrus's hitman succeeds. The tension between Jason and Sam reaches a breaking point as they argue over her decision to pursue Cyrus in the first place. "You should have let me handle this," Jason shouts, his voice thick with fear and anger. But Sam refuses to back down. "I can't just sit on the sidelines, Jason. I need to be in control of my own life." As the argument cools, they realize they're stronger together. Their bond, built on years of trust and shared danger, fuels their determination to survive. But time is running out, and the assassin sent to eliminate Sam is closing in. Back in Port Charles, Sonny and Carly are doing everything they can to keep the Corinthos family safe, while Jason and Sam remain hidden. Carly, always the strategist, begins formulating a plan to draw Cyrus's attention away from Sam. Sonny, meanwhile, makes a bold move to confront Cyrus head-on, but doing so could ignite an all-out war in Port Charles. Thursday, September 5th, Ava's mental state deteriorates. As Jason and Sam go into hiding, Ava Jerome is falling apart. The anonymous letter she received continues to plague her, and she begins to see signs of her mysterious tormentor everywhere. Shadows seem to follow her wherever she goes, and she starts hearing whispers that no one else can hear. Her paranoia takes a toll on her relationship with Nicholas. Desperate for comfort and support, Ava turns to her ex-lover and confidant, Franco Baldwin, but even he struggles to understand what's happening to her. Franco knows Ava well enough to see that wonders if there's something more sinister going on. Could someone be intentionally trying to push Ava over the edge? In a chilling moment, Ava begins to question her own sanity. Is she truly being stalked, or is her guilty conscience manifesting in terrifying ways? As her grip on reality loosens, Ava makes a rash decision that will have far-reaching consequences for her future. Friday, September 6th, the assassin strikes. The week reaches its explosive conclusion on Friday when the assassin tracking Sam finally makes his move. After days of being on the run, Jason and Sam's safe house is compromised, and the assassin finds them. In a heart-pounding sequence, Sam and Jason must fight for their lives as the assassin closes in. Jason, ever the protector, shields Sam as gunfire erupts. But this time, Sam isn't content to stand on the sidelines. She grabs a weapon of her own, determined to face the danger head-on. The two of them engage in a brutal firefight with the hitman, and for a moment, it seems like they might have the upper hand. But then, disaster strikes. As the assassin fires one last shot, Sam is hit. The impact sends her crashing to the floor, blood pooling beneath her. Jason, in a panic, rushes to her side, but the damage has already been done. The hitman escapes, leaving Jason cradling Sam in his arms, begging her to hold on. "You can't leave me, Sam. Not like this," Jason whispers, his voice breaking with emotion. But Sam's condition is critical, and Jason knows they're running out of time. Aftermath. What happens next? As the week comes to a close, the fate of Sam McCall hangs in the balance. Jason manages to get her to the hospital, but her condition is touch and go. The doctors work tirelessly to save her life, but the prognosis isn't good. The entire town of Port Charles holds its breath as they wait to see if Sam will pull through. Meanwhile, Ava's descent into madness continues. After making a drastic decision that could change the course of her life forever, she finds herself more alone than ever before. The mysterious figure tormenting her is still at large, and it's clear that they won't stop until Ava pays for her past sins. Back at the hospital, Carly, Sonny, and the rest of Sam's loved ones gather in the waiting room, praying for a miracle. But as the hours tick by, it becomes clear that Sam's battle is far from over, and the danger in Port Charles is only just beginning. What lies ahead for Port Charles? The week of September 2nd to 6th sets the stage for some of the most heart-stopping moments in recent General Hospital history. With Sam McCall fighting for her life and Ava Jerome teetering on the edge of insanity, the future of these iconic characters hangs in the balance. And as Cyrus Renault continues to consolidate his power, the rest of Port Charles will soon find themselves caught in his web of destruction. But even in the darkest times, there's always hope. Sam's loved ones won't give up on her, and Jason Morgan is prepared to do whatever it takes to protect the woman he loves. Meanwhile, Ava Jerome will have to confront her past if she ever hopes to reclaim control of her life. As the danger escalates and alliances shift, one thing is certain: Port Charles will never be the same again. Stay tuned for more twists and turns in the weeks to come, because in General Hospital, no one is ever truly safe.